Chris Moses here with Gospel Progressions University, and I have a little something for you here. I'm gonna do some talk music in the key of A flat, and I'm gonna use some of the things that I showed you in the last video last week. And yeah, here we go. So basically with talk music, like you're kind of setting up a question and an answer, right? So here's the question, and then here's the answer. All right, and you set up another question. Question. All right, answer. Set up another question. Question and answer. And then you set up another question. Then you answer it. So this goes on and on and on. All right, with talk music, and it depends on what the question is. Because the question is like, you can do that same progression. Do I want to be happy? And we're talking about a church picnic or something. So here's the question. We want to make it happy. Can you make it happy? That's the question. All right. And there's the answer. You just resolve it. And then we're home. All right. Can you take me home? Home. Can you take me away from home? Question is the answer. Not yet. Still a question. Question, question, answer. Okay. There's your answer. And you can set up another question again, but this question may be just kind of a sad question. And then now you kind of have an answer. All right. And again, you have another question and you answer it again. And then answer it until the answer is satisfied. And it just goes on and on. So what I'm doing here is just showing you, in essence, how to set up your talk music. And there's so many ways that you can go. You have to practice on your own and see what chords feel the way they feel. And for example, this chord, for example, right, is just a 5 chord. I'm basically doing 5 to go to 1. So when I say question, I'm setting up the tension, all right? And the resolution is the answer. Tension is the question, and then answer. Another question, answer. So it just keeps going. And it could be a big question or a small question. You know, it depends on your volume, how loud you want to make something. And then you can just have, I'm not sure. I have a question and I kind of have an answer to it, but I'm not really sure. So you can kind of leave people in space, you know, by doing certain things. When you resolve, all right. All right, something like that. So again, I'll play that again, or rather one here. All right, your A flat, 7, G flat. All right, and you can play the D flat minor over E, and then E flat over your 5 chord, 5 interval, E flat, A flat over E flat. All right, and you could end it, all right, by just playing this chord here. And this, what this is it's basically a B flat chord. If you're in the key of A flat, you're making the B flat a major chord versus a minor chord, but just leaving the B flat out in your left hand. And then you can continue to go down with that question, and then kind of resolve it. And then you could set up another question based off of that, like, and then answer it kind of sad, and then answer it kind of uncertain, you know, and then answer it sad again. Very tense. Now the tension is starting to build. You're right. You can do that all day. And just take different ideas from the flat 7 chord to either a minor chord, your minor, your F minor, or just a D flat over the D flat over the 3, or the 3 of D flat, the 6 of A flat, which would be F, right? So there's several things that you can actually do. So again, when you're starting it from the beginning, you know, the chords here can go just about any direction that you want it to go. Because it's like I said, this is a 5 chord. So you can do this, or rather, you can do that. kind of make it like a minor sound. So, all right, and you have a 6 chord here set up. And you can go anywhere that you want because you have a 6 chord. You can go to the 2 chord, the 5 chord, go back to the 1. So understanding your numbers are important and how they relate to the chord itself. This guy can set this up as a 3 chord as well. All right, to go to a 6 chord, 3 chord would be C for A flat, and make it dominant. All right, I can go here like I did before, just basically a C major chord, right, with a D flat in it. And I could use a diminished walk up. All right. Do this, yeah. And then resolve it here. And then resolve it again to the B flat. And then I could either build it up with a big question. And then big question on 5. Or I can change directions, right? And go, the same thing with the F minor, right? And then I can do this. Because it depends on my melodies. My melody's up here. And the air feels like it wants to go to a 5 chord. But I can play this here. And use the A flat as a leading tone to take me to E flat major. So, and then go right back to the 1 chord. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. So you can take that chord progression and just ask a big question. Again, you can go. And then now, but you're here, you can just go, you can do this. Basically what that is just E, G flat, and A flat. All right, or F sharp, right? It would be F sharp and G sharp, but E, F sharp, and A flat, because we're playing the A flat major, right? So again, there's a bunch of different ways. Now from the 5 chord, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. And then you could just play around with that. So with the talk music, I'll leave this MIDI file for you so you can kind of analyze it and kind of break it down a little bit to what I'm doing, because it's impossible to show you. I can show you what the chords are, but you're gonna have to practice your 2-5-1 chord progressions. I have a few videos on that. You're gonna have to practice the melodic minor scale. I have videos on that, and you're gonna have to practice well, part of it you can use harmonic minor, but it's also the Lydian, I want to say Lydian dominant, but the parent scale for that would be your melodic minor. And I have all those things that I just said. It sounds like science projects. It's actually on this channel. Shoot me a question, a comment, negative or positive. I love the engagement because it helps the algorithm. If you have any questions, just go ahead and do that. And don't forget to check out gospelprogressionsuniversity.com. You want to sign up there for that free download, that free guide, and you'll be added to my mailing list for people that want to know when my course is coming out. I'm almost done with it, working feverishly with it, so please be patient. I have tons of information on there for beginners. So the course, I think I mentioned the name before, but it's a beginner's course, Black Gospel Keyboard for Beginners. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.